could look real good. Just get
so
the form of the swing was good, but it did look like I was out here instead of in there.
so remember, a little bit easier to save it. Slightly going in.
Yeah.
This club goes back here. So your club would be behind you. You wouldn't be able to recover from there. Now, if your hands were in it, it was behind you, right? And it's too far behind you, but your hands are in. The golf club to get to the ball has to come out that way a little too much. See what I mean? Whereas if your hands are in, and this is being held at the right angle right here, as you go, it's just coming from the inside to square. Brings it back to the middle of the face too. It won't slip the face.
So, okay.
So you don't want to be out and back. You don't want to be in and back. You want to be in and up. So that it just catapults to the ball at the right angle.
Yeah.
I've said that before, but that's a pretty good way to do it. Because a lot of people are a little shallow. Just shallow and put it out. So the club is in. You can't recover, so then you got to try and. It's real hard to do that, but you're going to have to slip it, pull it. A lot of times you can't pull it or close it fast enough, so you just slip it. Yep.
That makes sense. So now I'm gonna just feel like
You want this in. That wrist flat, like we talked about, the golf club airborne.
yeah.
So as you move and you get back to about this leg, you click them right about there. So let's say that the club's slightly behind your hands and the club's a little bit above the parallel position. When you come in, as long as you've moved this enough, this chest is just going to do the work and the hands are going to catapult. It happens so freaking fast. But that's the fastest moving part of the entire swing right there.
Yeah. That's the
And
start of release.
yeah, you have to set that up so good so that the release is the same all the time.
Yeah. 100%. Okay, we might have just figured something out.
You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about now is since I'm
Yeah, but you see that's not real. See the idea at that point, the commitment is don't stop the chest from turning.
Yeah.
You gotta let the chest polish it off. Because if you hesitate the rotation with your chest, guess what? Chunk.
Big time.
Good. That was pretty well done.
Not bad. But I definitely feel what you're talking about.
See what I mean?
I'm definitely trying to keep it just back here.
Yep. Nice. That's closer. See?
Yeah.
That's closer. So as you come back, yeah, you're recording. So as you're up here completing the backswing, and you come down, see, everybody thinks, well, I got to be shallow, or I got to hit it from the inside.
It's great to hit it from the inside, but I can't have my hands in it, my body, and have the golf club shallow, so you'd have to flick it. I can't have my hands go out in the golf club shallow, because then if I come back into it, it gets swatty, it gets out to in, or cutty, right? So as my hands are in, the golf shaft stays at an appropriate angle right about here, and you're moving coming through, then it just falls to the ball at the appropriate angle. Head-on collision, head-on collision.
That's the consistency that pros have. Once they get that, just running second nature, it's game over.
Yep. That's it. Atta baby. See, you're starting to get to the point, again, trusting it, right? You're getting to the point to where the release patterns don't have a choice but to be more consistent.
Exactly.
And once that starts to happen, and you can regulate that with tempo a little bit, at the points in time when you get quick, your camera, like you might pause it and say, well, it looks like I did everything right, and it's going to look closer to where we want it. The only problem is now the angle of attack, it only has to fall off balance like a micromillimeter for something to change.
So small.
It's extremely small.
Yeah. That was the best one. I'm gonna see that one.